Hey everyone, welcome back to the course. So in this video, we're going to go over a brief demonstration of a tool called Wireshark. Now, Wireshark is a tool that you might use as a network administrator. You might use it also in the SOC analyst incident responder realm, even as a sysadmin and also as a pen tester. So it's a very versatile tool. We're going to go ahead and launch the GUI version here using sudo Wireshark from our terminal window. We'll get a little error message. We're just going to say okay to that. We know what that error message is and it's expected in this particular lab. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and set our capture options. So we're just going to go to capture and then options at the top here. We're going to specify our ETH0 or Ethernet 0 interface. And then we're just going to uncheck these boxes at the bottom right here. And then we're going to go ahead and select start to start our capture of packets. Now we actually need to generate traffic to do so. So we're just going to use the ping command here against our IP address. So ping 10.0.10.12. And that's going to generate some ICMP traffic for us. And we'll be able to capture that using Wireshark. And I'm just going to expand this out so we can actually see the packets as they're captured. All right, so let's go back to our terminal window here. We're also going to, we've got the ping traffic, the ICMP traffic coming through. We're going to go ahead and generate some HTTP traffic as well. So we're going to just do Control C here to cancel out that ping. And we'll go ahead and do our wget command with that same IP address at 10.0.10.12. And that's just going to generate some HTTP traffic for us. And you'll see it on the back part of the screen there. All right, next we're just going to launch a web browser and we're just going to navigate to that same IP address at 10.0.10.12. And it's going to pull up a simple web page for us. We're not worried about that. We simply just wanted to see the traffic coming through in Wireshark from using this command. And you can see here the HTTP traffic coming through from that browser search we just did with the IP address. So now we're just going to use a tool called netcat at the terminal. So we'll do NC, that same IP address we used before, and then port 444. And then we're just going to enter in some random information here. For example, I'll enter in pretending we're entering our username and password. So admin and password. And what it should do is Wireshark's going to capture that information in from the packet, and we'll be able to see it since it's not encrypted. And you'll be able to see here the admin right there. It's been captured in that packet. And same thing, if we go look at that other packet that came through, you notice the push command there in the packet, the PSH, the push. So we see password there as well. So basically the admin and password that we entered in as our credentials, that information was captured by Wireshark. And so if we were a attacker, we could see that information and get your login credentials. Next, we'll just stop the traffic capture, and we're going to go ahead and open an existing capture file that we have on this particular system. So we'll just go to File, Open. It's going to ask us if we want to save. We're just going to continue without saving. We'll navigate to the desktop, and then our folder, which is captures, where the captured file is. And so it'll pull that capture for us. The next thing we want to do is we want to navigate to a specific packet that we know. Now, this is in this particular lab. We're going to go and then go to packet, and we're going to choose packet number 2286. So you notice here in that packet number, it shows us a password. So we see that the password here is MySecurePass. So if we want to learn a little bit more about this particular packet and like what's going on, we can click on the follow TCP stream option. And you'll notice in here, we see that the username is student and the password is MySecurePass. Now, the reason we're seeing this is that it looks like they're using POP3 here, and POP3 by default does not have encryption enabled. What that means is that an attacker can see any credentials that you're entering in or sending through this. So, for example, we see here student was captured as well as the password of MySecurePass. And if we enabled encryption with POP3, so like TLS, for example, we could protect our login credentials. So in this video, we just took a brief look at Wireshark. We looked at some packet captures, and we also went ahead and ran a few commands just to generate that traffic. Again, keeping in mind here that if the traffic is not encrypted, there is a potential that an adversary can get your login information.